Hello, you guys. It's me, Lise Perez, your Master Embodiment Coach and author. I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful weekend. What I would like to talk to you guys about is setting intentions, because especially being a Sunday today, and especially being the end of the weekend, and you want to get started with your week, right? You want to start the week off with a beautiful state, with a beautiful mindset, with a beautiful opportunity for so many greater things, right? And so my topic today is about setting intentions, because I know setting intentions is very, very powerful, and it's so cliche because it's always great to be intentional. It's always awesome to to have goals, and to be a jet set goal setter, right? To have an amazing opportunity to really set visions and really be powerful with your intentions. And so this week, as we're getting into the week, as we're getting started into the week, I thought this conversation, I thought this subject, this topic, would be so important, right? Because so often, so many people will, they'll get into the week, they'll get into Monday with such a horrible state of mind, right? They'll wake up and they'll be like, oh dang, I have to go to work today, or dang, I wish it was the weekend again, or this weekend went by too quickly, or whatever the case may be, right? It's not great setting your mind in such a negative state on a Monday, because that's how your entire week goes, right? It's all about physiology. Tony Robbins talks about physiology all the time, right? Your emotional fitness, how you're feeling, how you react to things, how your mindset is every single day, because how your mindset is every single day determines, especially in the morning, determines how your day goes and how the rest of the week goes. And it always happens. So if you're waking up with a horrible attitude because it's Monday, and you don't really have any intentions set, or you're not excited to start the week, what happens? You end up, and it always fails. It never fails, right? It becomes such a ripple effect. You're late for work, or you wake up late, or your alarm doesn't go off in time, or and maybe you stub your toe at the foot of your bed. Always happens to me a lot of times when I'm in not so great of a state. What else? You get in your car, and maybe your car is not working properly, or all of a sudden the gas light clicks on, and it's like, go, you need to put gas in the car, and you need, and all of a sudden, you're driving to work, and every single light is a red light, right? Or you get stuck behind an accident, or you get stuck behind a train. It always never fails. Always, right? And so when you can set an intention, and you can set intentions for your week, and going into the week, and you can do all that, it becomes such a beautiful thing, and it becomes such a powerful week ahead, right? Such a powerful week ahead. It becomes awesome. And you're like, and you start the weekend, you're like, oh, this is so fabulous. This is, and it just becomes such a great, like, you get into such a great mindset, like a positive mental attitude, that it becomes a beautiful thing, right? And by the way, if you like this message and you resonate with it, please like, share, and subscribe with your network. That would be totally awesome. And don't forget to click the bell, so that you can receive notifications for all of my other videos, because I go live every single day. So to set this up, as I'm talking about setting intentions already, to set this up, there's a Bible verse that goes in powerfully with this topic, and it's Matthew 7:8, and it's ask, seek, knock. So 3 ways to set intentions. 3 ways that completely tie everything together, right? And so the first one is ask. Ask, and it will be given unto you. And what does that mean? If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a badass boss babe, if you're a woman entrepreneur, and you go to a networking event, or even just a networking meeting, what do they always say? They always say, ask for your referral and be very, very specific on your referral, right? Ask for your referral and be extremely specific. Don't be like, like for example with a dentist, I'm a dentist and hello, my name's Lise Perez, I'm a dentist and my ask today is anyone that has teeth. Well, guess what? Pretty much every single person on this planet has teeth, right? I know, not everybody, but pretty much a lot of the people, a majority of the people have teeth. So is that specific? No, it's generalization, right? It's too generalized, and then you can, but then if all of a sudden you're specific and you're like, you know what? I'm a dentist and I'm looking for someone between the age of 30 to 40 that has a great job, or even just a millennial that has that between the ages of 20 to 30 and they want to settle down, but yet they've drank too much or they've eaten too much candy or whatever the case may be, and that's the type of referral that I'm looking for as a dentist. When you're that specific, so many people kind of they have so many different, they can find so many different referrals for you because you're specific. So as part of this verse, it says, ask and it will be given. So when you're setting intentions, this is a perfect example, especially when you're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur, and it's such a great example to be very specific with your intentions, extremely specific. Every single especially when you're starting the week off and you're like, and it's Monday, and it's like, how do I want this week to go? Well, ask and it will be given. I want to book, 3 meetings this week with potential clients, with my soulmate clients, right? I want to book 3 brand assessments, or I want to have a consultation with someone, or I want to be introduced with my soulmate client. Right, and this is who my soulmate client is. Like you're setting intentions. So not only are you setting intentions, but you're asking the universe to provide for you, right? You're asking God to provide your, to be a partner in your intention, right? As I said, ask and it will be given, right? And it becomes such a powerful concept to really focus on and understand, because so many people, especially as entrepreneurs, they will set an intention, but they're not as specific, right? I wanna book a call with a woman this week. Well, yeah, like by the end of Friday, you could totally book a call with a woman, but would it be your soulmate client? Probably not. But if you're like, I want to book a meeting or a consultation with a woman that is between 30 to 40 years old, and they're a wife, they're also an entrepreneur, and they just got started in their business. They're a new entrepreneur that hasn't had their business for more than 3 months, and they're making less than $10,000 a month, so I want to book a meeting with them because I'm a money mindset coach or whatever, and I can help them get to, surpass their $10,000 a month. That specific, setting intentions that specifically becomes such a key in your business, right? Such a perfect, key to your business. It becomes an awesome thing, right? So ask and it will be given unto you. Beautiful example. Step 1 of setting intentions. Step 2 is seek and you shall find, right? Still part of Matthew 7:7-8. Seek and you shall find. Because when you're setting the intention and you're asking for the sale, or you're asking for the client, or you're asking for the meeting, or you're asking for the call, or whatever it is, then when you're asking it and you're setting an intention to the universe, right, about this concept, about this goal that you have in mind, then you're searching for it, right? And so you'll find it. It always happens, right? I've tested this out a couple times. So ask the universe and then seek and you shall find, and it happens all the time. And I'll give you a quick example. A couple days ago, and we're all huge manifestors, and I'll talk, and I love the concept of manifesting. just partnering with God, partnering with the universe becomes such a beautiful, beautiful concept to really understand and comprehend, because when we can really understand that we're complete in divine partnership with the universe, things start to radically change in our life, in our business, and in relationships, right? And receive so much unlimited abundance. Now, one of the examples I want to give to you with this, seek and you shall find concept is, and with setting intentions, right, is a couple days ago I was playing, it's like a manifestation game. It's a 24-hour manifestation game. And what happens in this game is exactly this. I set an intention out to the universe about the amount of money that I want to manifest, right? That I want to manifest within 24 hours. And I ask the universe for it, right? So I write the intention down, I set the intention, I ask the universe for it, I write down this, certain phrase, and I'm like, this is the amount of money, and so it is. This is the amount of money that I want to receive within 24 hours, and so it is, right? And I seek it, right? So seek and you shall find is like, ask the universe, and this is what I want, so I'm searching for the opportunities. I don't question how, right? My amount was $3,000. I don't question how. That's part of manifestation. You don't question how. You just trust the process. You just trust that the universe is in divine partnership with you, and things will just happen, right? So you let it go. Seek and you shall find. Basically, you're seeking it. You've already asked the universe, and then you let it go. You're setting an intention for it. Now, the third piece of the puzzle, the third piece that really wraps up everything, that really ties everything together, is knock, and the doors will be open. Now, what happens with this, and why is it the perfect piece of the puzzle? Because when you're asking, it'll be given unto you. Just like with this manifestation game, I ask for $3,000, and I know it'll happen. Seek and you shall find. I search for opportunities. I don't question how. I just trust the process, right? And I knock, and the doors will be open. So with this whole manifestation game, and with this whole ask, seek, knock concept, and Matthew 7:8, it becomes such a powerful entity in our lives, in our daily lives, because when you're knocking, especially when it comes to manifestation, when you're just letting go and you're just trusting the process, you're not questioning the how. As I said, my amount was $3,000 that I wanted to manifest in 24 hours, right? So when I put it out to the universe, and I sought out opportunities that could happen. I trusted the process. I didn't question the how. I just trusted the process. I let it go, right? I wrote it on a piece of paper, put it in a paper that I could forget about it, and then I just let it go, because the universe is going to do its work. Then knock and the doors will be open. So what happens with this is the universe actually knocks and puts in creativity. Manifestation can happen in so many different ways, right? You could be receiving a check that you never expected to receive before. You could be having a product to sell that hasn't sold in a very long time, like something maybe you were getting rid of or whatever, and you're just selling, and something that's just hasn't sold in a very long time, all of a sudden someone is interested in it, and purchases it from you, and then or there could be creative opportunities that just spark in your heart, right? That spark in your heart and your mind, and you're like, wow, why didn't I ever think about that before? Because our heads are so wrapped up in life, in just surviving the threshold, right? Just surviving on a day-to-day basis. Thinking rationally, thinking logically, right? Not really thinking so much creatively, because when you're just in survival mode, you're not really setting intentions a whole lot. You're just thinking about ways to survive. You're just a doer, not a beer, right? I spoke about this a little bit ago, and so you just, and so when you're just trusting the process and you're just letting go, what you're doing is you're setting intentions out to the universe, right? You're setting intentions out to God. You're asking God to provide. He always does. And you're seeking the opportunities, and you're knocking, and the doors will be open. It always happens. So within the 24 hours of this manifestation game that I played, at the end of the 24-hour mark, in fact, not even 24 hours, it was about 10 hours or so, I was able to surpass the goal of $3,000. And why was that? Because I trusted in God, I trusted in the universe that my intention was going to be, fine and dandy. And as long as we trust the universe and as long as we leave it up to God for providing and whatever we need, then we set our intentions and they're always going to come into fruition. It always happens. But so often we're just, as I mentioned, we're just so wrapped up into survival mode that we'll set an intention, but yet we're questioning the how all the time. We're questioning the how. We're not really trusting. We're not really asking the universe to provide. We're not really seeking anything, because we're so wrapped up in our survival mode that the doors we could knock on so many doors, and because we're so wrapped up in survival mode, we don't think about those doors. Those doors will just they'll just vanish into thin air because we're not thinking about them. Right? We're not leaving it up to the universe. All we're doing is questioning with our rational mind. All we're doing is questioning the how. And our logical mind is telling us, being like, you're not receiving a single amount of dollars. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, how can this happen, right? You start to think about that and you start to question the how things are going to happen. But if we can just learn to trust the process with our intentions, we set the intentions and we just let things go. We let the intention just fly up into the universe so that God provides, right? He'll never leave us nor forsake us. Another quote in the Bible. He'll never do that. But if we just set our intentions and just let them go up to the universe, let them go up to God, He always provides. It always happens, right? So, this is a great start to your week. If you could just set in your intentions, right? Set your intentions, and whether it's a money goal or whether it's a business goal or whether it's a personal development goal, whatever the goal is, set your intention. Be very, very specific, right? Follow this kind of 3-step rule. Ask and it will be given unto you. Seek and you shall find, and knock and the doors will be open to you. And don't question the how, and just trust the process, right? Don't allow your subconscious to just be at work. Allow your mind to be expanded with creativity, right? One of your intentions can be, allow my mind to be expanded with creativity. Allow my mind to be and my heart to be expanded and open for expansion, so that I can listen when I'm seeking. I can listen when the doors are knocking, or when the opportunities are knocking. And then I can open them, right? The universe can open the doors for me. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have, please let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you thought of it. And once again, my name is Lise Perez, and I am the Master Embodiment Coach. So I hope you guys have an amazing week ahead, and remember, ask and you will find, ask and it will be given unto you, seek and you shall find, and knock and the doors will be open to you. If you wanted to take a look at the chapter in the Bible verse, it's Matthew 7:7-8. So I love you guys so much. God bless you. Stay empowered. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you like it. If you've resonated with it and you've received value, and don't forget to press the little bell up in the corner so that you can receive all the notifications of when I go live next. I go live every single day. So you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.